Top 10 Proof of Reptilian Aliens Among Us. As per alien enthusiasts, there are as many as 82 different species of aliens that have visited or are residing on Earth. Of these different species, the reptilian aliens are pretty much predominant and have been found in various texts, or work of art and literature. 1. Various mythical texts have mentioning about reptilian figures which were usually hostile towards mankind. Indian epics have mentioning about reptilian demons that could come out of water and destroy villages and cities. As there is no such earthly being that matches the description of the demons, it is evident that the mythical texts spoke about reptilian aliens only. 2. Gucumatz, the Toltec Mayan god or Quetzalcoatl, the Aztec god, were described as serpents of wisdom that enlightened mankind with the knowledge before civilizations were built. These gods are described having reptilian figures and large yellow eyes, proving that reptilian aliens existed in ancient times as well. 3. The European dragon is being mentioned in various mythological as well as archaeological artifacts, and by the description of the harmful being, it was obvious that the Europeans had encounters with reptilian aliens who were hostile by nature. 4. Boreas, the Greek god of cold north wind, is being described as a winged man with serpents for legs. It is not possible that such a being would have its origin in the earth, and it must have been a derivation of some form of reptilian alien that was seen in those times. 5. In various Indian texts and work of literature one would find the mentioning of a race called the Nagas, who lived in the underworld and established contact with humans. These Nagas are being described to have various physical deformities and several reptilian characteristics, making them believed as ancient reptilian aliens who had their bases under the ground. 6. Chinese, Korean and Japan mythological texts also have mentioning about dragons that bear reptilian features and were believed to live under the water. The dragons were hardly being described to have any humanoid form, but were beings that were huge in size and had scaly bodies and could emit fire from their mouth. 7. African folklore mentions about a race of reptilians that were supposedly controlling the earth thousands of years ago. Chitori, the reptilian race, is known to have educated native Africans to mine gold for them. 8. There are some statues and artifacts from ancient Sumerian civilization that looks like reptilian humanoids. These statues have large bulging eyes and reptilian features which prove that reptilian aliens were being encountered by ancient Sumerians as like people from other parts of the world. 9. Reptilian aliens are being encountered even in the modern times. Herbert Shermer, police officer from Ashland, Nebraska, was abducted and taken aboard a spaceship where he had encountered aliens who bore a winged serpent emblem on the left side of their chest and had reptilian characteristics as well. 10. Kappa, the Japanese reptilian alien, has been mentioned and talked about in many Japanese texts and tales from the ancient times. Apart from these proofs, there are numerous other videotapes and first-hand accounts that talk about aliens who look more reptilian than humanoids. Unlike how they have been described in the most of the ancient texts, these reptilian aliens are in most cases non-hostile to humans, but they are really among us.